Imagine yourself sitting in an interview and you're asked this question. Suppose you have a conflict with a colleague. How would you address it? This isn't an unusual scenario. Employers often pose this question to evaluate your conflict resolution skills and team dynamics. It's about understanding your approach to challenging situations, your ability to maintain professionalism, and your knack for fostering a positive work environment. It might seem tricky, but don't worry, we'll break it down together. The question isn't just about conflict resolution, it's about more than that. When interviewers toss this question your way, they are not trying to stir up office drama. Instead, they're probing to uncover key aspects of your character and professional competence. They're interested in your interpersonal skills. Can you navigate social dynamics and maintain productive relationships in the workplace? They're also looking at your problem-solving abilities. How do you approach and resolve challenges, particularly those involving other people? Lastly, they're assessing your grace under fire. How do you handle pressure or uncomfortable situations? Do you buckle or remain composed and solution-focused? Remember, it's not just about the conflict itself, but your response to it. So how do you answer this question effectively? Let's explore. When answering, remember to include these key elements. First, acknowledge the issue without pointing fingers. Show that you're aware a problem existed, but avoid blame game. You could say, there was a misunderstanding about LAS, rather than my colleague caused. Secondly, emphasize that you listened and sought to understand the other person's perspective. You could express this by saying, I made it a point to understand why my colleague felt. Thirdly, detail the steps you took to resolve the conflict. This could include things like open communication, mediation, or compromise. It's important to show that you're proactive and solutions-oriented. Lastly, don't forget to mention what you learned from the experience. This could be about better communication, teamwork, or even about yourself. It's crucial to demonstrate growth from challenges. Incorporating these elements, acknowledging the issue, understanding the other perspective, detailing resolution steps, and learning can turn a good answer into a great one. Now let's look at some examples of good and bad responses. Imagine you're asked, suppose you have a conflict with a colleague. How would you address it? A poor response might sound something like this. Oh, I'd probably just avoid them until the problem goes away. This response lacks empathy and proactive communication, giving the impression you're not equipped to handle interpersonal problems at the workplace effectively. On the flip side, a strong response might be, firstly, I would take a moment to understand their perspective to ensure I'm not misunderstanding their intentions. Then, I'd approach them privately, expressing my concerns in a respectful manner. If we couldn't reach an agreement, I'd seek advice from a supervisor or HR. This response shines because it demonstrates empathy, communication, and professionalism. It shows that you're proactive, able to effectively communicate your concerns, and willing to involve superiors when necessary, all while maintaining respect for your colleague. Let's try another one. A weak response could be, I'd tell them they're wrong and I'm right. This response is confrontational and lacks understanding. A better response might be, I'd initiate a conversation where both of us could share our viewpoints. I believe that every conflict is an opportunity for growth, and resolving it with open communication is key. Remember, the goal is to show your conflict resolution skills and ability to maintain a positive work environment. So we've covered quite a bit. Let's summarize. We began by setting the stage, understanding the context of the interview question about handling conflict with a colleague. We learned that employers ask this question to assess your conflict resolution skills, your ability to maintain professionalism, and your capacity to function effectively in a team. Next, we analyzed why the question is asked. It's not just about the conflict, but how you navigate it, demonstrating your problem-solving prowess, emotional intelligence, and communication skills. We then explored the key elements to include in your response. Remember, you need to describe the situation, the actions you took, and the result of your actions. It's a story, your story. We also looked at examples of good and bad responses. The good ones were concise, honest, and focused on resolution, not blame. The bad ones, they missed the point, focused too much on the conflict, and didn't highlight resolution skills. And there you have it. You're now well equipped to handle this question. Practice and preparation are your best friends here. Run through potential scenarios, rehearse your responses, and you'll be able to deliver a polished answer. With these tips in your arsenal, you're ready to tackle this question like a pro. Good luck on your job search journey. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, please hit that subscribe button for more helpful content. Got questions or ideas? Comment below or connect with me on LinkedIn, especially if you're exploring opportunities or hiring. Remember, it only takes one opportunity to transform your career journey. Keep striving and stay optimistic. Your persistence will pay off. Peace and success to you.